The Life of John O'Keefe
by Noah Meltzer,
Victor Jose Catalan,
and Kilauea Sefa.
1.
In the year 2014, the Nobel Prize for Physiology was awarded to John O'Keefe for his research on how the brain positions itself in a space. The Nobel Prize for Physiology signifies a great advancement in the understanding of the human body. Despite his great scientific achievements, the man's story starts at a humble beginning.
John O'Keefe was born in November 1939 in Harlem, New York, to an Irish immigrant family. Neither of his parents had completed their elementary school education in Ireland, but his father studied in America and eventually obtained a high school level degree. His mother was a welder in the Newark shipyards.
After his time in elementary school, he received the scholarship for Reggie's, a Jesuit high school located in Manhattan. He was thus separated from his best friends who went to a local school. Despite this achievement, he was unsuccessful regarding his academic endeavors in high school because he doubted that he truly belonged there and did poorly in Greek and Latin. This led to bad grades and low test marks throughout his time in high school, which kept him from attaining a scholarship for college.
Working entry-level jobs, he decided to spend 3 years at New York University studying aeronautical engineering and began working in this field. It was then he obtained an interest in philosophy and decided that he might be able to solve some philosophical problems by researching the brain.
In 1960, John O'Keefe decided to quit his job and go to the City College of New York. There he studied literature, physics, and filmmaking. It was here in an advanced philosophy course on ethics that he met his wife, Eileen. After he had earned enough credits for several degrees, he applied to major in psychology and minor in philosophy. In 1993, he graduated and then decided to apply for a graduate school and was accepted into the McGill University Psychology Department. While working on his thesis for his PhD, he came up with methods for reporting chronic animals and focused on the amygdala. The amygdala is a massive cell in the brain located near the hippocampus. The amygdala controls emotion, survival instinct, and memory. In 1967, after McGill, John O'Keefe traveled to London and attended the University College London. There he shifted his research from the amygdala to the hippocampus. The hippocampus is a part of the brain that plays a role in spatial memory and navigation. A loss of function in the hippocampus is evident in disorders such as Alzheimer's disease.
Using methods that allowed him to record the activity of individual neurons in the hippocampus of rats, he was able to observe how a particular neuron reacts in different areas of an environment. After conducting multiple experiments, O'Keefe discovered that a particular neuron would fire more often around the same area. These place cells help the animal to recognize when it's in a specific area in the environment, as shown with this rat. These cells are used in collaboration with barrier cells, which tell the neuron at what position it needs to fire at by creating cognitive walls representing the one in the environment. As shown when the rat proceeds for the maze, its neurons are firing as it's approaching a wall, allowing it to realize there's a wall in front of it.
If one wall of a room was suddenly stretched outward, the area where the neuron would fire would also be stretched due to the collaboration with the barrier cells. Grid cells are also used to determine position through movement of the animal. Rather than being limited by the barrier for a reference, these cells created multiple triangular grids which help determine the animal's position based on the points it passes.
Yeah.
In 1978, John O'Keefe and his colleague Lynn Nadell published The Hippocampus as a Cognitive Map, which described the theory of the cognitive map in detail. John O'Keefe won the Nobel Prize for Physiology in 2014 for his research on the hippocampus. His research was significant to the world of physiology because it was the first experimental evidence which helped scientists and philosophers understand the ability of animals, including humans, to orient themselves within a space. navigate from one point to another, and cognitively record spatial data.
Besides the Nobel Prize, O'Keefe won many other prestigious awards. This includes the 2013 Louisa Gross Horwitz Prize, which he shared with May Britt Moser.
He also received the 2014 Catholic Prize in Neuroscience, which he shared with Brenda Milner, a Canadian neuropsychologist, and Marcus Wright, an American neurologist.
Research by Hilary Asefa. Storyboard by Hilary Asefa. Credits Hilary Asefa. Voice recording Hilary Asefa, Noah Meltzer, and Victor Jose Catalan. Script Noah Meltzer and Victor Jose Catalan. Video setting Noah Meltzer and Victor Jose Catalan.